Graduands, guests and colleagues, it is my enormous pleasure to welcome you to graduation. I have a few announcements to make before we begin so that you can relax and enjoy the ceremony. Graduands, an easy job to start with, please check that your seat number matches the number on your ticket because you'll be called to the stage in this order. If you discover that these do not match, our team of stewards can help you locate the correct seat. At the appropriate time, you'll be invited by the stewards to stand, to make your way to the foot of the stairs, ready to head up the stairs and across the stage. All very straightforward. There are two key things which make for a seamless ceremony. Firstly, as soon as the person ahead of you begins to cross the stage, please make your way up the stairs. Please don't wait until they've passed across the stage before you reach the top of the stairs. Secondly, don't let excitement and pride overwhelm you so much that you forget to pick up your degree parchment after you've crossed the stage. If you do, don't worry, you have still graduated, but don't try to go back because you will collide with someone coming the other way. Instead, please visit the graduation information desk in the exhibition centre where you collected your gown and tickets 30 minutes after the ceremony to collect your parchment. At the end of the ceremony, graduates are asked to process out of the hall directed by the stewards. Family and friends, the stewards will show you to the exits once the graduates have left the hall. If the fire alarm should sound at any point, please remain in your seats, instructions will be given, and we will escort you to the nearest exit. As graduates, you will join an international community of over 100,000 York alumni. The York Alumni Association holds many free events each year designed to help you make connections with other alumni across the world and boost your career prospects. To ensure that the Alumni Association is able to contact you about these, please register your contact details at their stand in the exhibition centre, where you can also have group photos taken and collect your graduation pin. In April, you will receive an email about a national survey, the destinations of leavers from higher education. The survey focuses on a specific date in April and asks about your activities on that date. Please take a few minutes to complete the survey and let us know what you're doing. The results help us provide the right support for current students and make sure we offer graduates like you relevant information and opportunities. Please can I ask you all now to turn off mobile phones, and we all please now stand.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the University of York on a very special day for all of us. I now declare this congregation open for the conferment of awards.
Vice-Chancellor, this is a rare privilege, doubly so in fact. First, to be able to speak in honour of one of Britain's most distinctive creative talents, Armando Iannucci. And second, to be able to stand here before such a solemn assembly in the secure knowledge that one would be demonstrating absolute academic rigour if one quoted from some of our honorary graduands' most distinguished work by unleashing a torrent of robust Anglo-Saxon. So, fear not. For those of you not of a peak time disposition, let me say simply that in Malcolm Tucker, spin doctor in the thick of it, and splenetic master of the near operatic serial expletive, Armando Iannucci created one of the truly great comic monsters in modern media. And that is to say nothing of one of that TV show's most memorable phrases, are we not all from time to time caught like mice in a maze? And one of the English language's most resonant neologisms, omnishambles. And I, for one, hope that trying to be funny in a speech about a man who genuinely is funny will not land me in one. For those three achievements alone, Armando Iannucci would surely be worth an honorary degree at any self-respecting university, but I am here to honour something more. In his recent McTaggart lecture, the keynote of the Guardian Edinburgh Television Festival, Armando made a sharply analytical and comically pugnacious intervention into the current debate about the BBC and about the underlying political tensions between commerce and culture. He spoke powerfully about the often fraught relationship between creativity, government, and public media institutions. And one phrase to me stood out. There is, Armando said, a disruptive element to creativity as well as an affirmative one. Not necessarily political, but born from a keen sense of duty to make society and community stronger through analysing it and probing outside its comfort zone. Armando could, I think, have been describing himself. For it is not only as a singular comic talent that we honour him today, but also as a voice of political and social conscience, as a pricker of grandiose bubbles, as a satirist and a public moralist. No surprise, perhaps, that before going into comedy, Armando considered life as a priest. And so we begin the requisite biography. Born in Glasgow, educated at Glasgow University and Oxford, Armando Iannucci joined the BBC first in Scotland and then in London as a comedy writer and as a jobbing light entertainment producer. But it was with shows like the eponymous Armando Iannucci for Radio 1 and On the Hour for Radio 4 that Armando began to display the manifold comic talents, producer, writer, comedy entrepreneur, that have defined his subsequent career and contribution. That contribution, of course, includes the promotion of such notable performers as Steve Coogan. In 1994, Armando produced the first solo outing of Alan Partridge in Knowing Me, Knowing You for BBC Two. And in On the Hour, Armando found the first vehicle for Chris Morris, whose darkly anarchic brand of uncompromising satire he later steered onto TV with A Day Today. As adept as Armando has been at finding and writing for the voices of others, he has been equally adept at speaking and wisecracking for himself. As co-host and writer and producer of the Armistice series on BBC Two, he reopened a space for fast turnaround topical satire that had largely closed since the demise of That Was the Week That Was in the early 1960s. And in the process, of course, he gave us Mr. Tony Blair, a pre-prime ministerial cuddly toy whose comments could only be heard and interpreted to great comic effect by Armando himself. The Armando Iannucci show on Channel 4 in 2001, meanwhile, with its heady mix of philosophical speculation, surreal observation and satirical intervention about the sometimes bizarre ways in which we live our lives, remains, I understand, one of our Honorary graduands' personal favourites. I remember it with affection for the regular appearances of Armando's barber, whose unstoppable anecdotes reminded me of my own father, a garrulous hairdresser. Great comedy, therefore, is both insightful and true to life. Whether Malcolm Tucker is true to life, I hate to think, though recent instances of bullying political behaviour, alleged, might demonstrate that one of Armando's crowning achievements was certainly insightful. And one wonders whether all vice presidents of the United States share the same hapless fate as Selina Meyer, played by Julia Louis-Dreyfus in Veep, Armando's series for HBO, continually waiting for the president to call and then trying to show a brave face when he never does, and slavishly followed around by the ultimate bagman, Gary Walsh, played by Tony Hale, equipped with the ultimate bag, a leather monstrosity vast enough to contain all manner of vice presidential unmentionables, with the exception of the launch codes. Veep's success, 4 series already, and more awards and nominations than one can count, demonstrates a rare thing in comedy: an ability to travel from a country that thrives on irony across the Atlantic to a country that is, at times, perhaps not ironic enough. Still, Armando did his bit for British exports and even managed to turn the Americans on to Malcolm Tucker. In The Loop, the film adaptation of The Thick of It earned an Oscar nomination in 2010. So, movie director, writer, producer, presenter, award winner makes you sick, doesn't it? And charity champion, newspaper columnist, author, and even librettist, indulging a love of classical music by collaborating on the operetta Skin Deep for Opera North. Not bad for a man who claims, I understand, never to work evenings or weekends. And if you believe that in modern media, you'll believe anything. In 2012, all that polymath industry earned Armando an OBE for services to broadcasting, an award almost as noteworthy as today's degree from York University. Characteristically, it was a moment of public recognition that still found a way to make a sharply satirical point. Alistair Campbell, who may or may not have been the inspiration of Malcolm Tucker, heartily welcomed Armando's investiture by unleashing a Twitter torrent of robust Anglo-Saxon. And that brings to mind, finally, one other distinction, or near distinction, of a kind more at home perhaps in today's academic context. In the late 80s, Armando was in Oxford researching a doctorate on religious language and Milton's Paradise Lost. The lure of comedy meant he never completed it. But while academia's loss was clearly satire and broadcasting's gain, it's nice to know that all that research did not go to waste. Like Milton to Lucifer, so Iannucci to Tucker, delivering towering creativity by giving Satan the best lines. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you Armando Iannucci for the award of Doctor of the University, honoris causa.
Through the power vested in me by the University of York, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of the University, honoris causa. Many congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. This may be the weekend, but it's definitely not work. This is a pleasure. I have a funny feeling wearing this, either what I'm going to say is going to sound even more serious than it actually is, or very less serious, and I don't know which one, so we'll see, but I'm going to keep it on. I'd like to thank the University of York, the Vice-Chancellor, Ed, my dazzling assistant, for this tremendous honour. I want to start really by quoting from a doctor far more eminent than me, Dr. Seuss. And it's from his highly respected book on marine biology, One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish, in which the doctor writes, here, there and here and there, funny things are everywhere. And that's the philosophy I've always abided by. I can't help but see the funny side of things. Now, as was mentioned, I spent 3 years trying to write a thesis on Paradise Lost. And the only thing I can remember from my 3 years of that period is that the opening lines to the poem of Man's First Disobedience and the Fruit of That Forbidden Tree have the same rhythm scheme to the theme tune to the Flintstones of Man's First Disobedience and the Fruit of That Forbidden Tree. But that's me. I still love the poem, but can't avoid the joke. So today, it amuses me and thrills me, but fundamentally amuses me, that I'm being given an honorary doctorate for doing the very thing that distracted me from my actual doctorate. I spent more time doing comedy than being buried in my books, and now I'm being honored for the comedy. Now, that doesn't mean to say, because this is the very last time and place in the world for someone to be standing in front of you saying your degrees are a waste of time. Especially since we're all going to be annihilated when Donald Trump becomes president. This is the last thing you would want to hear, and it's the last thing I would ever want to say, because I actually passionately believe that what I learned academically as a student informed me, encouraged the rigor and analysis and hard work that has been applied to the comedy that I stole away from my desk to go and do. University teaches you how to look really hard at something, till it hurts, to stare at it, to test it, see if it stands up. Jokes do the same. They distort and they twist and they exaggerate to see where the weaknesses are. Because of my studies, I see jokes everywhere. So the studies and the time spent away from the studies cohere, they complement one another. So it does mean today I see jokes everywhere. For example, in politics, I laugh at the glorious remark made by David Cameron during the election campaign that, quote, he would like to make it compulsory for everyone to be a volunteer. I couldn't prevent myself noting the delicious, awful Orwellian contortions of logic that led to the Tory campaign slogan in 2010, vote for change, vote Conservative. And I had to laugh yesterday morning when I heard that the Home Office announced new language tests for migrants, and on its website misspelt the word language, which meant that the Home Office, according to its own criteria, is now not eligible for residence in this country. That's what I urge you to do. The learning isn't over. The looking has just started. Look hard at everything that comes your way and apply the rigor that you learnt at this place to the rest of your life. But remember also what you did outside your studies. There'll be something or someone that filled you with excitement and enthusiasm over these past few years. It may be a lecture, or it may have been the thing you missed a lecture to go and do. It may have been your course, or it may have been the stuff you rushed through your course to find time to fit in as well. I can't say, but remember it now and hold on to that memory, whatever it is, because it will be very well your solution 5, 10, 15 years from now down the road if you ever find yourself asking the question, what am I to do? It's because of university that I read Charles Dickens. It's because of university I performed comedy at the Edinburgh Festival. It's because of university I learned how to debate in public. Because of university I met my wife. It's because of university I recognized as farce the delusions of a politician taking us to war. It's because of university I can now no longer drink cider and Southern Comfort together. That's my life. I've been granted an honour, but really my main honour today is to be invited to be part of your day, to participate in the closing memory of a special time, which will shape you now in more ways than you can imagine. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ensemble Iannucci will perform Never Weather Beaten Sail by Hubert Parry, followed by Words by Anders Edenroth.
Possession of the beggar and the king. Everybody, every day, you and I, we all can say words, regarded as a complicated tool, created by man, implicated by mankind. Words, obsession of the genius and the fool. Everybody, every day, everywhere, in every way. Oh, words, find them, you can use them, say them, you can hear them, write them, you can read them, love them, fear them. Words, transmitted as befitted from the start, received by all, and we're sentenced to a life with words. Impression of the stupid and the smart. Everybody, every day, you and I, we all can say words. Inside your head can come alive as they say, softly, loudly, modestly, and proudly. Words, expression by the living and the dead. Everybody, every day, everywhere, in every way. Oh, words, find them, you can use them, say
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present the following candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science. For research in learning graphical models using prior knowledge, Eman Al-Johani. For research in unconditional security of quantum cryptography, Carlo Ottaviani. For research in online model learning in adaptive computer systems, Yasmin Rafiq. For research in user experience of websites, Charla Shanela. For the degree of Master of Science by Research in Computer Science, Oliver Gettings. For the degree of Master of Science in Advanced Computer Science, Daniel Brown. Jonathan Coe. Diomedes Papas. Ru Peng. Chengshuan Xing. For the degree of Master of Science in Autonomous Robotics Engineering, Robert Evans. Homero Silva Elizondo. For the degree of Master of Science in Computing, Rui Ting Chu. For the degree of Master of Science in Cybersecurity, Noor Siafika Asyikin K. Abd Aziz. Fahmi Khaled. Nidhi Modi. Mohammed Al-Faisal bin Mohammed Zain Azir. Vasilios Vavarousis. And for the degree of Master of Science in Gas Turbine Control, James Egan. Christopher Grice. And for the degree of Master of Science in Human-Centered Interactive Technologies, Bruno Barbosa Orozco. Albena Dimitrova. Rachel Hanna. Kenny Matthew Chilikujilil. Burak Bendenyan. Nurul Nadia Binti Noni. Kei Chi. Cheng Wang. Vivek Waria. And for the degree of Master of Science in Information Technology, Samuel James Arno Boylett. Benjamin Davison. James Dipper. Gareth Johnson. Yakovos Melianos. Rui Shu. And for the degree of Master of Science in Safety Critical Systems Engineering, Steve Gregory. Ruben Pignon Gisbert. And for the degree of Master of Science in Software Engineering, Libo Kai. Yu Ma. Abhinav Mehrotra. Ollie Parsikoski. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Computer Science, Leon Aves. Sam Heather. David Hibbin. And Oliver Ramirez. And that concludes the candidates in computer science. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present the following candidates for the degree in Doctor of Philosophy and Management. For research in International Joint Venture Instability, Reconceptualization and New Evidence, Lu Yung Cheng. For research in Social Enterprises, Marketing and Sustainability, Madeline Powell. For the degree of Master of Arts in Human Resource Management, Laura Elbrecht. Shavana Melissa Bryant. Wei Chong Chen. Clara Eckstein. Chao Fang. Shi Yang Lu. Bo Pang. Bo Pang. Yi Shi. Isabel Tubman. Bowen Yuan. Jinwen Zhang. Shishi Zhang. For the degree of Master of Arts in Management, Semiratu Ajeli Olataju. Zheyu Chen. Kanfu. Yueting Gao. Jing Yigu. Alexandra Kilbride. Jia Hao Li. Jia Li Li. Shijia Liu. Xinwei Liu. Una Martinez de Estarona Bermejo. Hong Yang Chu. Li Juan She. Yuan Yang. Evelyn Young. For the degree of Master of Science in Accounting and Financial Management, Sataria Barktari. Dan Tong Chen. Si Yu Deng. Yui Dong. Xie Yui Tingong. Zhan Wong. Lei Li. Sissy Lee. Xuangu Liu. Ye Yuan Pan. Ye Yuan Shi. Yini Su. Jing Weng Sun. Qing Tian. Thomas Walsh. Yin Wang. Yu Chao Wei. Yin Wei Xia. Yun Xiong Yi. Ding Yu Zhang. Okay. For the degree of Master of Science in Global Marketing, Abi. Jessica Eleanor Castilian, Danes Castilian. Andrea Duarte. Joshua Foley. Rhea Georgieva. Jake Hissett. Xing Ying Hong. Dongning Jiang. Benjamin King. Robert Lockwood. Lucio Longo. Yating Liu. Yeshin Mao. Chris Murafaraj. Gabriela Rebedja. Charlotte Schurz. Lily Shepherd. Lin Shi. Zhenwei Shi. Jie Young Chai. Chun Wang. Anshi Yang, Shebnem Yusufova, Lixuan Zhao, Yiting Zheng, Lucy Zimuto, for the degree of Master of Science in International Business and Strategic Management, Vladislav Fadrienko. Laura Kristin Bazok. Holly Guest. Saeed Isra Uwe Hassan. Mira Hawk España. Wenyi Zhang. Anton Kozak. Maureen Loma. Minxuan Li. Wei Ma. Tananya Marapon Prajuk. Goni. Sorry. Yeah. Alexandra Polyakov. Ariana Vareggi. Yukun Wu. Zhengzhe Wu. Menjing Xu. Wenfei Xu. Fuzhen Zhang. Manjiang. Xinjiang. Xinyue Zhang. Changzhou. For the degree of Master of Science in Management with Business and Finance, Hasib Aslam. Emma Bergelin. Baraj Baj. Jichin Chao. Lawapu Chen. Tonggang. Ying Chuan Hu. Yicha Wong. Bastien Coupe. Min Shang Li. Min Hao Lin. Junzoa Lu. Run Pen Song. Fan Wang. Shui Zhao Wang. Zuoli Wen. Mei Wu. Xing Yitun Chao. Rue Xia. Yamin Shu. Shuran Yuan. Shunin Zhang. Chui Zhao. Yating Zhao. Bo Yi Chu. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Accounting, Business, Finance and Management, Jashan Bhatia. Amrit Bilku. Jiayu Chen. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Management, Syed Insuwa. James McGlade. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Economics and Mathematics, Minheri Tarimo.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present the following candidates for the degree of Master of Arts in Contemporary Cinema and Television. Alex Beaumont. Petra Ulaoye. Luke Rusling. Benjamin Taylorson. Joseph Wade. For the degree of Master of Arts in Digital Film and Television Production, Rosemary Alexander-Jones. Daniel Baker. Shi Chen. Callum Cork. Ryan Gaydon. Stephen Hughes. Sinakazai Farid. Peter Jan Marchand. Preben Turigalsburn. Steen Witterveen. Luona Shia. Xiaojing Yang. For the degree of Master of Arts in Post-Production with Sound Design, George Boomsma. Gediminas Delertas. Natalie Gordon. Guy Skivington-Jones. Lewis Todd. Frederick West. Grace Winpenny. For the degree of Master of Arts in Post-Production with Visual Effects, Stephen Grimes. Martin Hawkins. David Lockhead. Alejandro Ojuela Alvarez. Karen Warden. Cheng Yem Wu. For the degree of Master of Arts, Theatre, Writing, Directing and Performance, Joel Bates. Emily Ives Keeler. Rhiannon Johnson. Julie McIsaac. Diane Stewart. Sophie Teklo. Wenji Wang. And for the degree of Master of Science in Post-Production with Sound Design, Thomas Mackenzie. Timur Oren. And Lucas Trigg.
I also confer awards upon those graduates who have elected to take their awards in absentia.
Good afternoon. Today really is a very special day. You have reached a hugely significant milestone in your lives, and I want to offer you my warmest and most sincere congratulations. Gaining a degree from a first-class university like York is a tremendous achievement. We have, as you know, very high standards, and our courses challenge all our students. We expect not only ability and talent, but also a great deal of hard work. The award of your degrees shows just how much you have devoted your best efforts to your studies. The university is enormously proud of you, as are your families, your partners and your friends, and everybody else who has supported you throughout your time here. When you made the decision to go to university, you made a choice that is likely to have a lasting effect in your lives. And as I'm sure you know, there are many reasons why people might decide to go to university. Perhaps you came because you wanted to prepare for a career in your chosen field. Perhaps you came because you were passionate about the subject and you wanted to immerse yourself in that subject. Or perhaps you came to university because you wanted to be independent and move away from home. Whatever your motives would have been, you have in common that you've all been educated at the University of York. And in that education lies the real value of your time here. In recent years, the public discourse around higher education has evolved around universities as drivers of regional and national economic growth, and around the role of universities and higher education in delivering a highly skilled and highly productive workforce. Now, whereas such utilitarian considerations are undoubtedly important, we should not lose sight of the much wider relevance, I think, of higher education for society. Education, after all, is a common good that benefits all of us in ways that may be difficult to measure or quantify, but that are nonetheless very, very important. Education enables societies to work together, to build together, and to live harmoniously and peacefully together. Education protects us from extremism, from intolerance and prejudice. Education makes us better people, and contributing to that mission is among the most valuable things this university can do. Now, in many ways, York is an extraordinary university. It's widely recognized as a genuinely world-class institution. But the university is only 52 years old, so it has risen up the ranks at a remarkable pace. Now, everyone who's worked or studied here will be familiar with our ethos, which commits us to excellence in everything we do, be it teaching, be it research, and that ethos explains why we have become so good. But we also have values that are not reflected in the league tables and in the international rankings. And those values are really quite simple. We believe that anyone who can benefit from education at York should be able to do so. We believe that our teaching must be absolutely outstanding and must be informed by world-class research. We are unconditionally committed to the highest standards of academic excellence. And most of all, we believe that our teaching and our research should be used to the benefit of people and societies worldwide. We will stand up for these principles, and they will continue to define who we are as a university community. And no matter where your future may lie, I hope that you will help us share and defend our belief in the value of equality, excellence, and opportunity for all. I also hope you have enjoyed your time at university, which I'm sure was not all spent on hard work. Many of you probably do know by now that I follow closely what goes on in social media, and I can assure you that Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and Yik Yak hold no secrets for me. So I follow that, and you know what I read there and what I see, what that says about you as a community of students here at the University of York. I think it shows that you are, on the whole, a very lively, sociable, and deeply caring group of people with a great zest for life. And so it should be. Being at university is about much more than study and work. You will have met people who will remain your friends for the rest of your lives. You will have joined some of the student societies and explored new interests. You will have experienced life in a community that is thoroughly diverse, thoroughly international, with people from all kinds of backgrounds from all over the world coming together to engage in university life. And I think you will find that these experiences have been just as valuable as any formal learning in shaping who you are and what you will become. Now, as you move on, I can assure you that you will continue to discover how much you've been affected by your experience here at York. Since 1963, we have inspired more than 100,000 people to cross continents and embrace every imaginable job and profession. And now it is your turn to go out and explore new horizons. It is a tradition that Vice-Chancellors offer some well-intended good advice for the future in their speech on graduation day. So what I tried to do was think about what I wish somebody had told me when I was about to graduate from university, which is now almost 30 years ago. And indeed, I think there are a few things that probably matter more than anything else, and I'll tell you what they are. First, try to be kind and compassionate to other people, because kindness and compassion underpin civil society. Second, never forget that the world is a very interesting place. So never stop exploring it, never stop trying to understand it better. Third, make sure you enjoy whatever you do and have the courage to change direction if you don't. And finally, have the confidence to challenge and question intolerance, unfairness, and injustice, using your own critical ability and your own moral judgment. And if you get these right, I think you'll probably be fine. I really hope I will have the chance to meet many of you at some point in the future. We want to stay in touch with all our graduates, and I hope you will want to stay in touch with us. We have a very active community of alumni, and they offer opportunities for engagement that will be of interest to all of you. So, for now, I wish you all the very best in your futures. Make us proud, and above all, always strive to be the best you can be. And being your graduates, I'm sure you'll also have a lot of fun along the way. So well done, and good luck. May I now please ask all our guests, not our graduates, only the guests, to please stand. And can we now please give our graduates a roaring round of applause, because they really deserve it. May I now ask all of you to please stand. And I now declare this congregation closed.